Alan Turing in 1950 created the Turing test with the goal of answering the question of whether a machine could think. He wasn't very interested in whether artificial intelligence was good or bad, he just wanted to know if a computer could pass for a human. If it could do that, he would consider the computer intelligent. The test involved a person having a text-based conversation with several people and then attempting to deduct which of these people were actually computers. The test is not perfect since many of these computers mostly use psychological tricks to fool you into thinking it's a person. Others use databases and statistics to determine a fitting response to whatever a person might say. This might fool people into thinking it's a human they're talking to, but the test still isn't a very sophisticated determiner of intelligence, since simply figuring out responses to a string of words doesn't mean that the computer can actually think.
Machine learning is a tough subject to talk about, but the clue is in the name. The machines are learning. But how do machines learn? Well, it's similar to how us humans learn, by repeating a singular task until we finally get the hang of it. However, robots aren't built with the same understanding of life and things as humans though. For example, say that we want a robot who can solve a myriad of mazes. We humans see a maze and immediately know what to do. A robot will see a maze and think, what? Since it lacks the cognitive ability humans have been born with. We want this bot to make it through the maze though, and on top of that, be able to solve different mazes. So we give tons of robots a directive: make it through the maze. Of course, the robot won't know what to do at first, but we force our bots through the same test repeatedly until some of them progress through the maze in some way. We now make a machine that reprograms all the bots upon the framework of the robot that made it the furthest, and force this new iteration of bots to the maze again. This process is repeated until we have a super maze-solving robot that has learned the intricacies of maze solving. And that is the essence of machine learning. Robots learning through trial and error until there is one robot to rule them all.
As it stands, the theory of technological singularity is that AI development will become so advanced that it'll begin to improve itself. The moment when an AI can improve itself without input from a human, that is the start point of the singularity. From that point, the AI can build new iterations of itself and exponentially improve itself. One of the biggest dangers of the singularity is that humans will become useless. Evolutionary, the AI has no reason to keep humans around. The topic is extremely hard to predict and impossible to try and prevent. Related to this is Moore's law. Moore's law is not a law per se, but a theory that suggests that every second year the size of transistors in a processor will be halved. So in theory you should be able to double performance from a processor every second year, with it being more and more powerful and being able to pack more processing power into a single unit.
The development of advanced AI and robotics has driven the world forward into a new era of technology. In 2005, Boston Dynamics created the Big Dog, a quadrupedal robot built for assistance in combat zones. Designed primarily as a pack mule that was capable of traversal over rough terrain. Later in 2013, Boston Dynamics created Atlas, a bipedal robot with the sole purpose of search and rescue in dangerous environments for human rescue teams. On the more metaphysical side of robotics development, companies press forward in the creation of advanced AI. Research and development teams at Google, Facebook, and Microsoft are in the process of creating such AI, which will be capable of advanced learning, understanding human behavior, and predicting the best course of action for any situation in under a matter of seconds. With these new developments, we will see rapid change in the fields of emergency response, military technology, medical technology, and logistics. These replacements will be saving lives on a massive scale and improving daily life for humans worldwide. With the current rate of technological advancement, the world of intelligent AI and robotics, we are not far off from the world of science fiction becoming reality.